In your opinion, could this injury have been sustained in the manner Mr. Depp described?
I do believe so.
And there we have it loud and clear. A professional hand orthopedic has confirmed that Johnny's version of how his finger was cut in Australia is true. According to the doctor, a vodka bottle, which is a hard object, would have crushed the finger, causing the fracture on the tip of his finger, and when the bottle broke, it cut through the finger, causing the laceration, making Johnny's story of how Amber threw the bottle that crashed on his hand quite reliable.
In your view, what types of mechanisms can cause this sort of injury?
So this is a mechanism of injury that has high velocity or force, generally a crush type injury. A simple fall would not result in a comminuted fracture such as is seen in these x-rays.
He stated that on the x-rays presented, the tip of the finger is seen to have fractured into multiple pieces, meaning it was caused by a heavy high-velocity impact, and that a simple fall would not cause such a damage. In previous statements, Amber had claimed that Johnny hurt his finger by banging a telephone on the wall, which caused him to fracture his finger, but according to this hand doctor, that is highly unlikely.
What's your assessment of the description of the cause of the injury offered by Ms. Heard?
I think that's highly unlikely.
He explained that when one hits the wall, it's unlikely for them to have injuries at the tip of their fingers, and that it couldn't just be injuries on one finger. Amber had explained that when Johnny was hitting the wall, he was holding a telephone, but if this was true, it means that Johnny should have sustained injuries on the knuckles and not the fingertip. Also, there would have been an injury on the nail and hematoma on the nail, but Johnny's injury had none of that. It was missing a soft tissue that could have only been caused by a sharp edge.
Very unlikely that the tips of the fingers will be injured. In addition, just taking into account the radiographs and the pictures of the injury, I would not believe that a blunt force, solely a blunt force against a wall would result in the soft tissue loss.
This is all quite different to what the other hand doctor, Dr. Richard Moore, from Amber's side had said. He had said that it was unlikely for a bottle of vodka to have caused such an injury because the hand had been flat on the table. But today's doctor has said that Johnny's explanation of having his hand on a marble table and being struck by a hard vodka bottle matched the injuries on his hand.
He describes his hand being held over a marble bar, which is something firm, unyielding, and the bottle hit against the finger. So basically the finger was crushed, resulting in, again, what I described as a comminuted fracture. And as Mr. Depp described, the bottle exploded, so it's certainly reasonable that the glass that exploded as well led to the soft tissue loss along the ulnar aspect of his finger.
This doctor agreed with Dr. Moore's testimony that Johnny's injury was a crush injury, but he didn't agree with how Dr. Moore had denied Johnny's version just because he had thought the injury had happened from the top. According to this doctor, the vodka bottle hit Johnny at an angle, and that's why the laceration that cut the soft tissue in his hand did not hurt the fingernail.
Anything else come to mind that you disagreed with?
Well, he also described that this was definite. Well, he thought that this was a pinching or what he described as an avulsion type injury.
The doctor explained that the fingertip had not been pinched but was actually cut. The pictures showed a clean cut, meaning a sharp-edged surface had cut it. Now it's pretty obvious that Johnny never lied about how Amber had fractured his finger and that Amber was the one who had been lying the entire time. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.